Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975, and welcome to something I can honestly say is truly a little bit different. Basically, I love me some Chinese knockoff tats. Anyone who watches this channel knows I like Chinese knockoff tat, but it's not just limited to consoles, handhelds, things like that. It's genuine Chinese knockoff tat with its creating something to fill the void of a product that never truly really needed to exist, if that makes sense. But this is right up my alley. Did not know these were a thing. These have been a thing for a while, a couple of years, maybe more than that. I mean, obviously Nerf guns, BB guns, pellet guns, all form of kid projectile based weapons. Hey, who remembers ping pong ball blasters when we were kids? They've been around for years, and there are whole price points and stuff like that, and you can go insane, batshit crazy at a top scale, like with airsoft replicas and things like that. Obviously, I have the Nerf rifle, the Aliens Pulse Rifle M41A Nerf rifle that was limited edition, but not limited edition. That did annoy me. Hasbro Pulse that I've reviewed on this channel. I've also reviewed a Nerf Menacer. I like shit like this. I like kids projectile based weapons, and that's exactly what this was. I found it because a video showed up in my feed on Facebook, which was by Fidget. It was called Fidget Blasters, and it was based on or shaped like the gun from John Wick. And the whole point of it was Fidget, the people who make spinners, something to do with your hands, was it didn't actually shoot anything. You could fire it continuously, no batteries or anything like that. It was spring, loaded, and empty shell cases would fly out the top of the gun. And I thought, damn, that looks cool. Because, whatever your thoughts on guns are, even when you're a kid, growing right up to as an adult, you have your favourite gunfighting movies and shit like that, and I don't care what anyone says, you want to replicate them. So that shit is right up my alley. So I went to try and buy it, and it was typical. Why is everything PayPal online? If you use PayPal, good for you. I can't stand it. I don't use it. Why can't you just let me use my fucking debit card? Or you let me use my credit card and then it's protected and shit like that. Anyway, so I thought, I'll go to the next best thing, because it is bound to be available on Amazon. It's not available on Amazon, but my God, was there down a rabbit hole of a range of products that were basically ripping this off, or possibly had been around before it, and they're all Chinese based. So literally, I'm pretty sure the legality of these things could be argued, because you can buy some of these guns and they're coloured like their real counterparts, and they don't have the red tip on the barrel. So I'm pretty sure that's a grey area or an issue for Amazon to be able to sell these things. And then I had a quick look on YouTube, because I since found out, I know I have not opened this yet. I would like you to read the front of the box. Science and education mode, because these clearly aimed at adults, but marketed towards kids as well, as an educational tool to teach them the safety of firearm control, particularly handguns, which is a complete fucking moot point in this country, because handguns in this country have been illegal since 1985, haven't they? So, yeah, but obviously that's how they get around the issue of it's a projectile-based weapon. Well, it's not a weapon, and it fires foam. And I'm jumping ahead of myself, because I'm generally quite excited about this. But yeah, I had a look on YouTube. There's a whole rabbit hole. You can get these guns that fire foam darts. You can get like assault rifles, shotguns. One that I really have to hunt down, which is a double-barreled shotgun where it ejects the shells after you fired the foam darts. Evil Dead. Have a look after this video, or have a look before this video, because let's be honest, that stuff's probably better than this video. But yeah, it just floated my boat. So I just took a pop at one on Amazon, and it looked like a Glock, because I saw that in a video, and these things are super cheap, so I have no idea. Again, haven't opened this. I have no idea what the build quality is like, but it was $17.99, and it said, sound like real gun, good for kid will like gun, kid will learn be safe with gun. Honestly, it's pidgin English worded like this. Yeah, teach them gun control and safety. I mean, that's just them stamping a disclaimer all over this. I would recommend that you probably, with anything like this, even Nerf rifles, wear glasses, because you just don't know. But let's have a look in this box. As I said, there are tons of these. on Amazon. And that's quite an interesting first appearance. Look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm going to bring you over as we have a look through this box together. Right, so let's have a look in the box. We get a bag of shells. How many are in there? 8 shells in there. And then we get another 8, missing 2 there that seem to be rattling around in the box. And then we get another 8. And then we get these little foam darts that go into the actual shells. So that's kind of interesting. Then we get there we go, there's an extra one. Then we get a suppressor, which is obviously just for shits and giggles. And then we get some more of these foam darts in a slightly smaller packet. And you can't argue, and a magazine. And there's a magazine in the gun. Yeah, some loose ones. I'm not going to lie, it's very, very, very light. Is that? I don't know if that's metal. I don't think that's metal. I know there's a ding in it already. Can you see the ding? But you get quite a bit for 17 quid. Anything on the gun? Oh, we have a magazine ejection and we have 2 magazines. So I'm guessing that's why we've got this much stuff. I don't know how many it holds. Does it hold 8 or does it hold 6? Anyway, that's irrelevant. So yeah, let's have a look at how we load up one of these darts with the foam tip, and then we'll load a mag into this, and then we're going to fire it. Yeah, not much to this video really. Just want to fire this shit and see how it ejects shells, because that's the main reason I bought this. So here's the thing, probably should make that a bit clearer at the start of this video. The reason that I bought this, obviously you could have probably worked that out when I was talking about the fidget blaster, you know, or the thingy that just fired the shells out, is I'm very interested to see how it works, because the actual title of this when I ordered it on Amazon was Shell Ejecting Foam Blaster. So the shell should come out, and as we've seen, these should allow us to shoot targets. The gun itself, it's a Glock. It does actually have the Glock logo on it, you can see that, and apparently it's made in Austria. Isn't are Glocks made in Austria? I think they are. None of these things here work or anything like that, but as I said, you do have a magazine eject there. It's an alright looking gun, come in different colours. I'm pretty sure I ordered the red one, but that was red, that was silver. But yeah, so it feels alright, it's nice and comfortable. You can see. And then obviously it's cocked. So it is 1 shot per dart. As I said, I think there are ones that will fire continuously, and I'm not talking about that fidget thing, I'm talking about cheap ones like this, but I could not find one on Amazon. But I had to go on one of these just because I need to see how the cartridge ejection works. That's just shell ejection, sorry, didn't know gun terms, don't know gun terms, sue me. Yeah, that's just something that I just, the kid in me, the fascination, because for something that's so cheap, that's kind of cool. Anyway, you fire. Kind of underwhelming. Right, so do we have enough? We're going to leave the one in the bag sealed. We're going to leave the one that's whole. Not that it's going to be collectible or anything. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6. I'm going to take another 2. So they've actually dumped in 4 loose on top of the ones that would have been in these. Can't knock those apples, can you? So take them out, and then we'll start with this. So there are there's 10 on here. So these foam darts, this is a solid piece of foam, by the way, you have to pull them out from the top. These foam darts come out. These are going to be a nightmare. I'm going to try and light up the hallway, and we'll see if we can shoot some targets and stuff. But I'm guessing they gave you so many of these, is prepare to lose them. And then the shell it's completely empty, so I don't know which way it loads from. I'm going to load it from the top like that, and then obviously we put it into, which way does the magazine go in? It goes in like, see, you can tell like we don't own firearms in this country, like that. Oh, I wanted it to drop straight out like in the movies. And then, so we push this in. like that. Okay, I'll try and do this as quickly as I can. I could cut this, but I might cut this, but to be generally honest, I can't be asked. So why does everyone phone when I'm making a video? We got an extra one. Well, they really went full batshit crazy with the shells, didn't they? So I got one in there. I got 3 there. 4. That feels a bit snug. 5. I'm hoping I'm loading from the top, or otherwise I might be 6. Doing this again in its entirety. 7. So that's 7, and there's 1 in the magazine. 2. I'm gonna fire 1 in there actually, just to be safe. Just to be safe. Make sure it works. 4. 5. There is strangely something quite satisfying about that. 6. 7. Right, and then you slide it to put 1 in the barrel. Barrel's probably a very strong descriptive term for what this is. I'm not going to. Does this actually thread in or does it push in? Oh, easy there. It pushes in. Stupid. If it threaded in, then it would be kind of cool to do your inner James Bond and stuff like that. So, and then we just see. Well, 1 came out. And does the shell come out? Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I would have lost my shit over this as a kid. Presumably if I just go like that, then I will completely empty it. Right, let's go into the hall and see if we can actually shoot some shit with this. I doubt, from the couple of videos, I didn't want to watch too many to spoil it, that there is no real pressure to these darts whatsoever. So, I mean, let's be honest, it's real shtick, it's real gimmick, is the fact that it shoots a shell out. So anyway, we'll go see if we can shoot some shit. Anyway, that was a mouthful. Okay, so I'm shooting this in the upstairs landing. This is the same place that I obviously shot my Nerf Aliens Pulse Rifle review, because it's all enclosed. And I imagine that losing these things is going to be an absolute nightmare. In fact, I've already lost 1 up here somewhere. I don't know where. Because while this mag doesn't eject, this one does. And the simple act of doing that means that... No, I found it. I didn't realise I had 1 rifled, slid, or whatever. I don't know, but you're supposed to have a range of up to 10 foot. I find that quite, I don't know, generous, but we'll find out. So I just got 3 empty cans of drink. This whole thing comes down to the fact of whether or not I can hit these, because I know it's really close, but I'm an awful shot. You do have iron sights. I don't know if you can see that. I found it really uncomfortable saying iron sights on a plastic gun, but oh, so satisfying. Right, well, there's our first issue. It does jam. I think the next one's going to jam as well now. I didn't hit any of them. The sights are off. Well, I hit a can then. Oh, that's annoying that it jams. I'm not surprised. It's cheap tat. I hit a can then and it did nothing. That hit me. So it can't knock over a can. To be fair, they are in front of the door. And we're out. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the shells eject so well. And actually, these things are a little bit bigger than I thought. So they are quite easy to locate, he says. And also, the thing is, I'm doing this at night, so hopefully this is quite well illuminated. But the thing is, I'd have to shut all the doors anyway in daylight. And if it was in daylight, it would still be blind man's alley. Is that down to how quick I do it? Don't know. Every now and then, you can just feel that it's a really, really weak shot. Right, I'm going to load 1 more up and then we're going to just shoot one more round, mainly for me, because this is so satisfying. And the cartridge ejection is just, it's cool, all right? It's cool. Don't act like it's not. Quite amazingly, not only have I lost one of the foam dart tips, I've also managed to lose a shell, which is quite frankly beyond me because all the shells were going that way. So where on earth that is, I don't know, but I'm assuming it will show up in daylight. Also be very, very careful with these. I wasn't aware that I was not being careful with them, but literally it fell off as I was loading it, and then this black thing that holds the shells dropped out, followed by a spring, followed by every single one of these shells. But you know me, I like cheap Chinese knockoff tat, and that's part of the charm. So, and you can see it, chamber it when you look in there. Also, that is not metal. So, see how many I lose this time. Oh, it never gets old. Jam. It. Yoink. One. And I'm a horrible shot. And I can't unjam it. And it's still two. Oh. Well, this would be the problem, wouldn't it? No, they're in the right way. So the gun's still chambering. It is super weak. And it's jammed. But let's be honest, you're not buying this for precision. You're buying it because it's chucking this shit out the side. Anyway, let's round up. So, shell ejecting foam blaster, because that's basically what it's called on Amazon. Is it worth it? Do you know what, right? Basically, as you could see from then, it jammed horrifically. As I mentioned, this fell off the magazine and the entire contents fell on the floor. I did fix it, I should say. I'm 3 darts down. And I'm sure they're all at the top of the hull, but they're not. But obviously they're such small pieces that, yeah, 3 darts down and 1 shell down. How am I a shell down? So is it worth it? Well, basically, it's a complete gimmick. And I love the fact that it ejects the shells. I just absolutely do. And it's, well, the prices are like 14 quid to 20 quid, dependent upon who sends it to you. But it is massively cheap Chinese knockoff tat. And you are going to break this. It will break it, or this is not lasting. I can tell you that now. It just doesn't feel like it's going to last. And as I said, you will hemorrhage these and you can't buy them separately. But fortunately for me, once again, not sure why, Amazon sent me 2 of them, but only billed me once. But as I always say, fuck it, you lose so much of my shit and you're so bad at delivering stuff that has the word hill in the address title, I'm having it. So yeah, the shell ejecting foam blaster, it's a complete fucking gimmick, but I'm not gonna lie, I had fun with it. But yeah, also it's incredibly fiddly and time consuming to, you know, load up those, and also again, you can only fire once at a time, and it doesn't have the power to knock over tin cans. Granted, I am an appalling shot, so you're cool. I quite like it. I had fun with it. I'll probably use it till it dies, which I suspect won't be very long. Anyways, always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you have one of these. Be quite interested. How did I not know this was a thing? Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.